Ahoy, me hearties, and welcome aboard the Nightingale. My name is Alistair, and I will be your captain as we continue our journey through Lies of P. So, last night we finished with the base game, and we're still in the same game cycle, and now it is time to jump into Overture, the DLC, which I am exceedingly excited for. As is the case with a lot of Souls games, the DLCs are usually very, very good. Not always, um, but the DLC here was fantastic, and I'm looking forward to experiencing it again. This will be my second time going through it, so I'm hoping to be able to pick up more than I had the first time that I played it. Also got a conversation here, which is why we're going here instead of to the beginning. I'm sure that this is in regards to that cryptic vessel I picked up. So I'll take a look at that picture. Okay, so see if I can find that. I don't know how well this will work. Because I did look it up off stream to see where exactly I needed to go for it. And it did mention that I needed a specific weapon, one of the boss weapons called the Frozen Feast. And sadly, I do not possess that. I opted for the talisman, or the amulet, instead. Because it was way better. So, I don't know exactly what'll happen when we get here. I also don't know exactly where in this area it is. I'm glad that it had a thing pointing out that it belonged here. So, also going to throw on the Assassin's Amulet, because now that I have the Proof of Humanity, which has a 30% crit rate, that is going to make my crits... Oh, it's right here. Awesome. I don't know if it's going to make the crits stronger or more often. What did it do? Oop. Makes the attacks more powerful. Okay. But still, this weapon attacks pretty quickly. And so 30% of the time, it will be better. Let's see. I think this is where it showed. No, I am mistaken. I guess that's not the only tree in the world. Unfortunate. Although I did find some items that I missed the first time through here, so that's always nice. And I don't mind killing a little bit of time in the beginning of the stream, going through trying to find this. And again, this might wind up being entirely pointless, given that I do not possess the Frozen Feast. But I'm curious to see what they'll say anyway. So from what I read, I'm looking for a merchant. Maybe just having the decoded cryptic vessel will be enough, which would be cool, but I rather doubt it. Gemini's lamp. Nope.
Over here!
Oh. Hey, this is that, experiment dude.
Nice to see you again. I thought if I got a second chance, I'd go to where my heart's content. I never expected to get out alive. Oh, it's overwhelming, even now. Want to take a look at what I have? I grabbed a couple of things before taking off. It's a new life, a new attitude, and simple pleasures like ordinary conversation. Nice loot, yeah? If you need anything, just say the word.
Neat. So he actually made it off the Isle of the Alchemists. Cool. Oh, the White Lady's hunting apparel. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. I don't know if I ever found this guy, so I don't know if I ever bought this weapon. Carcass Crystal Axe Blade. An experimental axe blade made by the alchemists. Carcass body fluid constantly oozes out from the rear canister. The alchemists achieved the brilliant truth that they desired. However, their achievements were sometimes made on the flesh and blood of humans. The handle of an axe made by alchemists for their experiments. It is equipped with additional weight to make it easy to control the heavy blade. The inhumanity of the obsessive research by the alchemists caused an internal revolt. Some among them fled the organization and decided to expose the truth to the world. Welcome in, Cannoli, Lily. Good to see you. I'm assuming that you meant to type that you couldn't raid me. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how console things work. They can be strange. But, either way, good to see y'all. I hope that the rest of your stream went well. There we go. But,
say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
yeah, so I should have gotten things working there. You never did before. Hey now, Mama Gale. That was because that homework wasn't important. But getting Joe Hendry set up, now that was important. Alright, so let's see here. Let's see if I can get this working correctly. I can type. Going to lurk for a bit while I get some lunch. No worries, Cannoli. I appreciate you stopping in. So let me hit you both with these. So yeah, if anybody here has not checked out Lily or Cannoli, they're both very good friends personally and to the channel. Lily was recently playing some Resident Evil 7, which was very amusing to see. I almost cried. Oh no. And Cannoli was last seen doing some Night Rain. I do believe he's planning some Magic the Gathering later on this evening. But both great streamers, so definitely go and check them out.
I used to be a fan of the actress Patricia. Not the red actress Adelina, but her sister. Patricia had an angelic voice like her sister. If she'd become famous, they would have called her the White Goddess. But her career was cut short. She took poison and ruined her throat. I've only read others' memories, so I don't know the details. But the memories people had of her songs. You should have heard her voice in her prime. Something transcendent like that. It makes you feel alive. I survived, so I'm seeking out experiences like that. So, any more questions?
Roll back up there. What is that? Are you referring to Joe Hendry? Lily, do you not believe in Joe Hendry? Because around here, we believe in Joe Hendry.
Did I go sightseeing? You bet I did. It's the Heart of Krat. The theatre, the Ferris wheel, there's so much to see. Although, most of it has burned down now, I suppose. The most fascinating thing, I couldn't believe it. The writing on the back of a made puppet. I read memories, but still, any way you look at it, it's the made puppet's words. Probably designed like that. What kind of puppet would write that stuff? Still, it was weird. You should see it for yourself.
All right. So, and now we got a new outfit. The hunting apparel worn by the White Lady, the woman who lost her song, adorned her stage with the blood of puppets. The sisters dreamed of a great stage, their dreams now crushed. The younger one dedicated a stage in remembrance of her sister with the blood of puppets. Ooh, that's fancy. I like it. Alright, so yeah, I guess this wasn't for the cryptic vessel, which, and I don't really know where it is, and I don't have the Frozen Feast, so there isn't really any point in seeking it out. That's just something that I can't get this playthrough. Alright, so we head back to the Path of the Pilgrim to begin Overture. I am very excited to replay this again. Gonna lurk in the shadows for a while. See y'all later. Not a problem, Mama Gale. Thank you very much for stopping by, and I appreciate the lurk. Say hi to everybody for me.
It feels like they're trying to guide us somewhere.
Yeah, I typed in the commands and it didn't work. Fair enough. Again, I know nothing about how console streaming goes, so I don't know how to initiate a raid from that. But I appreciate the thought. Ron Weasley would be proud. We're finally following the butterflies. Stargazer from which a mysterious power emanates. Activate? Okay.
Wakey, wakey. Oh, come on, pal, get up. I'm not sure what's going on, but we better check things out.
And now we're here. God, they did a great job with the physics of the snow. You run, you can even see that occasionally
Okay,
my
there's
sword
gotta
is
be a
drawing in the
stargazer
snow.
nearby. Be on the lookout, pal.
Such a good little detail. No. And now we get to deal with a brand new status ailment. Freeze. Yippee. Hello, Mr. Bear. A little rude, but alright. There we go. And we got some new clothing. Winter's Hunting Hat. A winter hat worn by stalkers to protect them from both the frigid cold and enemy attacks. This hat has a tight fit and is carefully designed to avoid sightline issues. Harsh winters in the cold simply cannot be endured. One must refuse to allow the long, dark, freezing days to defeat them and press onwards towards spring. Neat. But I generally don't wear hats. Also, Cannoli Senpai told me where the key was and I ran into Daddy. Oh, I'm sad I missed that. That would have been funny. Yeah, he likes to walk through walls. Winter's Hunting Apparel. Warm stalker apparel designed for combat and comfort during freezing winter. Quilted fabric lined with thick furs helps resist frigid cutting winds. Workshop technicians designed this winter apparel to withstand even the harshest winter squalls, but even this thick clothing proved useless against the petrification disease, which froze Krat to its core. Not bad. I never noticed that there's a little hatchet on it. That's kind of cool. But I know we didn't wear the White Lady's apparel for very long, but that's just kind of the custom with this playthrough. You know, we find a new outfit and we wear it. We go too long without finding another one, and I will switch back. Gonna lurk for a few minutes? No worries. Enjoy your lurk. Krat Zoo newspaper advert. Have you ever seen a giraffe with its neck stretched high? What about scampering monkeys and big bears, or a majestic crocodile traversing the swamp? No need to imagine these wondrous sights any longer. Now is your chance to experience the real thing. See living, breathing wild animals up close. Only at Krat Zoo's Grand Festival. XXXX. Don't miss out.
It's an ad for Krat Zoo? How is that still here? Wait. Something's not right.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Gemini. I could use a little bit more health at the moment. Let's get a bridge that way. And nothing this way. So, we'll take the bridge. Apologies, I might be muting my mic and kind of standing still for a minute a bit more often tonight. Got one heck of a cough going on.
Is that? Yes, it is. That's Krot Zoo. How in the blazes? And I mean that literally. The zoo burned down a long time ago. Just give me a minute to think about this.
Balloons. Oh, it's good to have proof of humanity back. This is definitely one of the best weapons in the game. Which, I mean, it should be for only being able to get it when you defeat the final boss. A boss that is technically optional. Ow. I hate frostbite. Pardon me, freeze. I'm so used to calling it frostbite because of Elden Ring. So yeah, the DLC is quite a bit tougher than base game. So probably be expecting a few more deaths this run. And this is after they patched it too. There was an unintentional programming error when they first released it. That in new game cycles, even if your stats were like 100% maxed, you could take 1, maybe 2 hits from basically any enemy, and you would be dead. It looked rough. But the devs acknowledged that it's like, hey, we didn't mean to program it like that, and we will fix that, and they have since done that. Circus worker's letter. I should have listened to you, my dear. Should have packed our tent and left with you. Staying here was a mistake. We were only distractions, just biding time until they could unleash their circus of monsters. What's the point of it now? I've lost you. I want to see you. You're still in there, but forgive me. I can't even tell which one of those things was you. Farewell, my love. Damn. Trot Zoo, founded September 19th, 18XX. Ugh. I don't like monkeys. I know that's technically a baboon. I don't know if that's classified as a monkey or not. I really don't, but I don't know. Not a fan of them at all, whatever variant it is. Monkeys, gorillas, baboons, apes. Just not a fan. Sorry, it's my chair. I really gotta get a new chair. Hopefully soonish. Let's see. Right, I never went back to the black market and stocked up, so I have no thermite. That's alright. Alright. Man, I haven't been to an actual zoo in probably 15 years, maybe? But a zoo also generally means a larger city, and I don't like going to larger cities.
Welcome to Trot Zoo. To think that you would enter this place while I, Markiona, the puppeteer of death, am here. Have you no fear?
Oh no, I have lots of fear. Sorry, thought she was going to be talking a little bit longer, so I had an opportunity to take care of something real quick, but that's all right. All right, moving on. A mammoth's massive form stubbornly resists the punishing cold. A truly magnificent animal. Man, mammoths were cool. Embrace great Mother Nature. Experience the great wilds. Discover wildlife. Bears! The bear is a magnificent, dignified creature, but is also a mighty beast that can be very dangerous. Until and unless we unlock the secrets of animal conversation, we cannot speak to them directly. Best to always follow these simple rules if you encounter a bear. Don't make loud noises that irritate the bear. An agitated bear is a dangerous bear. Don't flee up a tree. Bears love climbing trees almost as much as they love honey. And what can you do? Whenever you encounter a bear, play dead. Just lie still as the grave. The bear will probably pass right by you. If they do, congratulations, you're alive. But the best plan? Don't meet a bear in the first place. Remember, good children never explore the forests alone. That's why only good children make it home. See you next time. God. And now we have the play dead emote. Great Mother Nature's reverberating heartbeat. Feel the roar of the wilds. That one's broken. So are those stairs. That second. First, loot.
Please, someone, save me.
Hello.
Madam Stalker. Is it you? You've come back. Oh, no, you're not. I thought she'd return to save me. The Stalker with red hair. She helped me escape, brought me here. The bounty blinded me. My greed, my ambition. One mortal wound puts an end to it all. But I did find something. A clue. At the Savannah Experience Center. Go there. If you see her, the red-haired stalker, give her my thanks. Tell her this isn't her fault. Merely the death of a pathetic fool, blinded by greed.
Missing. Romeo. Looking for the stalker Romeo. Contact lost while investigating the zoo. Last seen wearing a black stalker uniform and a ring engraved with the letter R on his right hand. Any individual with pertinent information or related clues that may lead to the current location of this individual, please come to the hotel in downtown Krat. Ask for Stalker Leia when you arrive. A sizable reward is being offered for any relevant and legitimate information. So we know Romeo as the king of puppets, but here it seems he's a stalker. Also, because I'm a terrible person, I'm gonna mock this guy. Oh no.
I get it. Lying by lying down, right?
I love the Gemini comments when you use that emote. It's very funny. Cannoli, welcome back. This is the way I have to go, so I'm going to go the other way first. Krat Mysteries, The Vanished Taxidermist. Pilato, a professional taxidermist, was a close friend of Colonel Little, the founder of Krat Zoo. After the Colonel's unfortunate death and subsequent purchase of the zoo by the alchemists, Filato carried on his friend's will as manager of the zoo. Filato was deeply offended when the alchemists insisted he mount Rex, the crocodile that had killed the Colonel. Just seeing the animal responsible for his friend's death pained him. Filato was hardly enthusiastic about the task. One day, however, he abruptly began pouring his all into the job, like a man possessed. After stuffing and mounting the crocodile, the taxidermist vanished. A rumor began that Filato had himself been devoured by the mounted crocodile. It seems the evil spirit of the man-eating crocodile had somehow infused the stuffed recreation. Where lies the truth? Philoto's final words are the only clue left behind. The eyes of men reflect truth even as their mouths spit lies. Yet the animal that survives through deceit still holds truth within its jaws. Seeker of truth, attend to the inevitable mouth of lies. The crocodile, the swamp's apex predator, in memory of Rex, taxidermist Philoto. No, rude. Quartz. Excellent. I think I have a pretty good stockpile of quartz. So definitely going to be needing to upgrade the P-Organ here soon. Especially since I really want to get that second Legion arm slot. I was really hoping that the DLC would add more Legion arms than it did. To my knowledge, there are only 2 that the DLC added. And the one saving grace of the lack of extra arms is that one of the arms they added is one of the best and most fun Legion arms in the game. Antifreeze ampoule thing. It makes me not cold anymore. So I found a delicious thermos of hot cocoa. Welcome back, Lily.
What the?
Sorry, one sec. My dogs are freaking out over something. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. My dogs were very insistent that they tell me that absolutely nothing was happening. So, at least I'm now aware of that. That's a very good thing for me to know. Oh, hi. Nice of these baboons to wait until I was back to jump through the window. I would have been annoyed had I come back to being dead. And there's that thing that appears to be like half elephant, part elk. I don't know, it's really weird. I mean, the front half is definitely elephant, but you know, I mean, its back legs are like deer or antelope legs. Also very loud. I mean, just look at this thing. Or not. Never mind, don't look at that thing. Death comes for the mighty rhinoceros. A savanna lion hunts a zebra. The predator swiftly drops its prey before ripping out its corroded artery. A lost elephant trumpets a plaintive wail while searching for its herd. Hippos yawn to call out danger in the swamps to the pond. And then they got added to Elden Ring as really annoying bosses for no reason whatsoever. 2 deer, a doe and a buck, watch over their venerable fawn. A passel of boars search for food as a fox looks on hungrily. A young cub playfully scampers up a tree. Excellent. The Royal Horn Bow. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to put the bow here. And the main slot. A replica of a national treasure from the country of the morning, made by the Workshop Union to commemorate the Grand Exhibition. The flexible frame of the bow possesses both agility and It's stretchy. A brave general loosed his arrow into the first light of morning. The ages would call that arrow, shot by a new country's first king, history. I enjoy the bow. It is a fun weapon. I wish it was a little bit better than it is. But that being said, it's still... and presents some interesting opportunities. Does the bow have... The bow should have had a critical chance. And less of a drop-off than it does. Apparently Pinocchio doesn't know how to lead the target either. Screw it. Oh well, it'll be a lot better once I upgrade it anyway. Motivity crank. Nice. Yeah. There we go. Oh, don't run away. That's gonna take forever.
Clearly, we're still in Krot, but the zoo's still standing and intact. Is it possible that the Stargazer sent us back in time?
Curious.
'Cause I remember a day like this. A day when snow was falling on the zoo.
Sorry, I'm all over the place. No, you're good. No worries. Oh my gosh. What? Yeah. I think I might try and mess around with the placement of where those, 'cause those ones with the little, orange next to them are from a specific extension. I think I can adjust where those can get placed on my stream a little bit easier and have them separate from the other alerts. So, I might mess around with that a little bit, try and make it to where he, you know, R2 goes from one side of the screen all the way to the other. And I did tell you that I had, that I did a thing that I think you will be very happy with. But I will say R2 was not it. So, maybe keep exploring. See what you might find. Can't right now, fighting a bear. Oh no, bear, you killed me. Critical failure? I disagree. I was playing dead. Clearly, you rolled a 1 on your perception check. I am still very much alive. I just tricked this bear. Posture check. All right. Oh. You know those medieval torture racks that they would have, that they would like, they tied your hands and legs and then they had a wheel that like stretched you out? Sometimes I just feel like I need one of those, just because it's like, you know, I could just really use a good stretch. Winter's Sleep Amulet. I won't be using it, but we'll read it. They close their eyes and hold their breath. That's how beasts deceive the cold winter's wind. Increases freeze resistance. Honestly, it's not super useful. Danger. Even captive bears are dangerous predators. Do not venture within reach of the cage. I believe that ship has sailed. There you go. Just for you, I have gotten a spray bottle emote. Yeah, I wish that you could have gotten a weapon imbued with it. I mean, it's basically the only normal status effect you can't get as part of a weapon. But I guess I'm more grateful that they underutilized it than overutilized it. I don't remember this butterfly. Oh, quartz. Nice. Which, by the way, Canola, that was something that I'd been, meaning to tell you. You know, 'cause learned from the secrets videos of, things you might have missed from the, DLC, that, if you dodge, your frost goes down faster if you're frozen. I think that's pretty well known at this point. But I also discovered that the exact same thing works with overheat. So you can literally stop, drop, and roll to put out the fire faster. And I didn't know that until this playthrough. Alright, I guess I'm not surprised that you already knew that one. But, I did not, so I was happy to discover that. So, on fire, always roll. Works in most games usually. Even in Sekiro, if you dodge while on fire, it puts it out faster. That's awesome. And that's a really cool touch. That's my greatest appreciation in games, are like the small details of things that they did that they didn't necessarily have to do. But, now I need a dev to make fire do more damage if you roll. Yeah. See, it turns out what you thought was fire was actually napalm, and you've just spread it to more of your body now. Yep. Still just as ungodly caked up as ever. I guess that wasn't something they were going to fix in the patch notes. I need a game called Subversion and have it be a title that just flips all the gaming tropes on their heads. Absolutely. That would be fantastic, and I think would sell really well. If it was done well. Ancient Disc. A small disc said to have originated from the depths of the ancient ruins in Krat. A collector who recognizes its value will pay a commensurate sum for it. I read English goodly. An ancient disc engraved with mysterious symbols. Whether these symbols represent a god or a devil remains unknown. Thank you so much for the spray bottle. Yeah, no worries. I've seen a few other channels that have had a spray bottle as an emote, and it's a good one. You know, it's useful in a lot of situations. You know, and you were talking about wanting to find one, so. Okay, I think this just loops back to where I was. Yep. All right. Ah. It's a kangaroo. It was a kangaroo. Because that's what was missing from Lies of P, the bone wheel skeletons. You're not. You're really being a dick right now. My weapon's about to break. I'm gonna die. None of that is good for me. And I'm out of Legion. Awesome. Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh. Alright, well, we used it once, so I'm gonna unequip the play dead emote. Oh, there's an ad break going on. I did not realize. Let's just kind of chill here for a minute. Got the niece and nephews over right now. Nice. Well, fair warning, you know, I mean, this is a mature rated game, so, you know, not super child friendly. Although I suppose, you know, niece and nephew doesn't necessarily mean children. I think it's just kind of what people generally assume, but yeah. Alright, trying. Oh, good. That thing. I think there's a stargazer pretty close past here. So given my health situation, I think I'm going to run past that thing, get the stargazer, and then come back, because that's a pretty tough fight. But it's one I definitely want to do. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to go my full time tonight. It all kind of depends on my throat. Again, this cough has been kicking my ass, so, oh, wait, there's just a stargazer right here. Nice. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I want to go the full time, but I also don't want to push it, you know? Miraculous enhancement. I don't remember that. What does that do? Temporarily increases max amount of HP, stamina, and legion. Oh, nice. A certain compound known to have been invented by Paracelsus, which can draw out a puppet's abilities beyond its design specifications. Rumor has it that this rare substance was extracted from a brilliant golden ingredient. Interesting. Huh. Alright, so now we know at least one of the reasons that Paracelsus, who throughout most of the game we knew was Giangio, wanted the golden tree fruit. And it was so he could make this. Interesting that it only works on puppets. I wonder why he made something that's specifically just to empower puppets. Huh. Curious. Alright, so I'm definitely going to do my best to cheese the fuck out of this fight. That's right, get stuck on the environment, bitch. They're so loud and creepy and just the weirdest chimera that's ever existed. But we also now have the Genius Legion plug. Some Legion arm blueprints were said to have been lost when the puppet frenzy began. The genius inventor had so many ideas that even these were forgotten, and it is said that these blueprints can now be found only within certain long-lost Legion plugs. So that will get us one of the 2 new Legion arms. Which, they're both decent. One, in my opinion, and I think pretty much everybody's opinion, is far superior to the other. But I have seen some things that kind of detail some hidden uses of the other arm, which is kind of cool. But, yeah. Oh. Birds. Quiet, please. The birds are resting. Please do not shout or blow whistles near the aviary. Like this? Bye-bye. Golden seed. A radiant seed that emanates light similar to that of the gold coin tree. If planted in a suitable garden, it may one day sprout something unexpected. There is more to Krat than sadness that flows like a river of tears. Even this seed may hold an unexpected miracle. Hey, thermite. Excellent. Whoa. I forgot about that, and I'm glad that I just managed to not be in its way. God, I love this sword. Lorenzini bolt blade. The blade of a siege bolt used by one of the Venini Company's special ballista models. Propellant mechanisms separate and fire the head of the blade. Venini conceived this design as a child, hoping to use it to meet the mighty Moon World warrior. He believed that his hero would know and share the truth with him. The handle of the siege bolt used by one of the Venini Company's special ballista models. Using a special attack while dashing can ignite the propellant mechanism to fiercely charge forth. Human greed leaves no opportunity for corruption untouched. As lethal and illegal weapons based on his childhood designs flooded the streets, Venini focused on producing superior defensive weapons. The rainforest.
Alchemists? What are they doing here?
Announcement for the Brotherhood of Truth. Climbing the path of ascension in the Order is no easy feat, earning the title of Enlightened One even more so. Despite her origins as a workshop technician, Marchiona earned such high prestige in the Order due to the immense worth of her achievements. It was she who discovered the secret of the sacred maid puppet, a sign from God that opened the door to the potentiality of immortality. And yet, Marchiona's immense wisdom and skill took her far beyond even that principle. Marchiona created her true masterpiece, the Arch Puppets, to spread the elixir throughout Krat. When her army of God is complete, it will grant the joy of evolution to every citizen in the land. Even the one who will swallow God will know our true loyalty. Awaken, evolve, ascend. Join the will of the Order, brothers and sisters. Oh. Oh, yeah.
There must have been a fight. But this much blood. Someone is dying or dead.
So this was something that I also learned recently, which was really fucking cool. And Cannoli, if you're still here, I'd be interested to know if you knew about this one. That's Romeo's weapon. That is the head of the scythe that he used in the fight against him as the King of Puppets. And we know that Romeo is lost here somewhere at the zoo, but it is the exact same weapon. And I think that that is just a really, really cool detail. So gonna... Oh, and there's the handle. So this is probably where certain events that I will leave vague took place. That's a lot of blood. Yes, it is. Oh, I have enough for a level. So let's level up. More health, please. Thank you. Let's go up first. Is there anything else down there? Special purification. All right. Ow. Dick. I hate you. That's what you get. That was a severe waste of time and, health, but oh well. He's dead and I feel accomplished. Let them. Let them what? Is that in reference to something that I said that I've now immediately forgotten? Oh, great, another big red kangaroo. Huzzah. Hi, come here. You're not gonna come here. Rude. Just die already. Why are you so thick? It doesn't make sense. Really, there's somebody else throwing crap at me. Screw you. Granted, I would have fought these things anyway, but fighting those things was not worth a technique crank. You get way more of those cranks in this game than you really need, in my opinion. Right. Secret letter with the Ouroboros emblem. Sir Manus, the key has escaped, but the operation proceeds smoothly according to the plan. We never found his hidden absolute commands, but we discovered a way to bypass the Covenant. We now have the ability to force more puppets to follow the will of the Order. My experimental arch-puppets will become the very foundation of the Order's great armies. With this victory, you must see my loyalty to you is absolute. Oops, the 7-year-old was playing a marketplace simulator that he would beat people in. Hey, that's how you take care of thieves. Why, I have a baseball bat and supermarket simulator. Can't be letting people rob your store. Just not proper. So I'm out of that one too. Okay, I think what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to run to the black market and stock up on thermite. Yeah, but this is a 7-year-old with anger issues and violence issues. Okay, yeah. There can be an argument made there that at least the, I don't know, that games like that give people an outlet. But it's tricky because sometimes that can, just be what's needed to blow off that steam.
Work hard too.
But then also sometimes it can escalate those type of things. I don't know. It can be tricky. Speaking of tricky, let's now go and fight what is, I think, objectively the worst boss in Lies of P. Like, just period. This boss was a cool idea that was poorly executed. The arena, the animations, the hitboxes, all of it was just not great. And I mean, I talk about all the time about how much I love this game, that it is my favorite game ever. But I will also admit that it is not without its flaws. And this boss fight is definitely one of them. And it's a shame that it is the first proper boss fight of the DLC. Oh, just die already. Thank you. Jeez.
Ooh, the size of that thing! Is that how big they normally get? Anyway, that was a huge takedown, buddy. Might I say, you're pretty good at this.
Thank you, Gemini. And the fact that all you get is a full moonstone. That was one of the biggest things that they kind of dropped the ball on with the DLC, was there's very, very few boss ergo that you get.
My eternal master rules this zoo. Markiona. You cannot enter without her permission. My master will kill you.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go in anyway. So, you know, have fun. Carnival. Oh, I need Markiona's key. Wait, I'm already at Markiona? Holy crap. Forgot how early this happened.
This zoo is my domain, and you dare disturb it with your troublemaking, your ructions, your mischief. It's a wonder you've got this far. But the man will have to be here, alive.
Well, see, that kind of brings into question, am I even alive at this moment? You know, I am a puppet, so, you know, we're kind of getting into some philosophical debates there, Markiona. Also, why'd you decide to give your army of puppets legs for days and super thick thighs? I mean, not that I'm complaining or anything, but that was definitely a design choice. So, you got an explanation for me? Haha, broke your weird backpack thingy. Bummer for you, man.
Whoa, get a look at this impressive handiwork. I've seen something like this before, but... Wait. Ever heard of the legendary Stalker? If not, just keep going. I'll explain later.
All right. You dick. Hey, another ancient disc. Wonderful. Those will be useful eventually. Having fun? All right. So this is just back to the beginning and the Stargazer, I believe. Yes. Okay, cool. I should be good with pressing on without resting. Oh, no Legion. Can't defeat me. I have the power of Joe Hendry on my side. There you go. Emergency Directive Number 1. This is an emergency directive from the Order set to the highest priority. Intelligence gathered indicates that a puppet currently headed to Krat Zoo could significantly affect the Order's plans. Specific details cannot be shared, but the leaders have confirmed the continued autonomous operation of the target poses a significant threat to our future. Marchiona and the Alchemist, under her command, are hereby ordered to stop the target's advance at all costs. Any puppet acting alone must be considered a threat. Emergency Directive Number 1 is now in effect. Hey, Mike, welcome in. How you doing? No, I don't believe that she is. Oh, I believe she does have the stream up, but just kind of lurking in the background. She is staying at her sister's right now. Ah, fair enough. So, I'm assuming probably doesn't have her phone near her. Grindstone coating capsule. What's this do? Store special grindstone uses. Oh, that's cool. A capsule of liquid coating that is applied to the grindstone to increase durability. When used, it increases the number of times the currently equipped grindstone can be used. Weak durability has always been pointed out as the chronic weakness of grindstones. Although not perfect, the coating capsule is the only solution that can address this drawback. Wanted to talk to her about us getting together and going to the Bristol Renaissance Fair. Ooh, that sounds fun. I have not been to Bristol in many years. I think we've gone once since the pandemic happened. And, that was kind of rough. But, obviously, you know, with the pandemic and everything, it was closed for, you know, a couple of years. So, people making up for lost time, but I had never seen it as crowded as it was. I would hope that by now it's calmed back down again. August 3rd is pirate themed and a couple of days before Clay's birthday. That would be cool. I will definitely pass it along. Sounds good. I'm sure she'll see it eventually. You know, Ma and technology. And I think probably just, you know, having a good time, getting away from everything for a little while and spending time with her sister.
Everything I'm seeing makes me think this room belongs to a master puppeteer.
Red ribbon that someone dropped. A warning to Markiona.
This is a message for Markiona, my sadly not departed friend. Important matters brought me to your door. I am searching for my lost apprentice. And it should come as no surprise that I thought you or your other alchemist fiends had taken him. I hope you don't mind, but I made a mess of your lackeys as I passed through. If you do, consider it partial payment for what happened to my other apprentice. As soon as I am able, I shall return to collect your remaining debt. Until then, take care not to die. From Leia, Florence, Monad.
Okay, so we are definitely, absolutely, irrefutably in the past. Unbelievable. The Leia Florence. She's the one they call the legendary stalker. Story is, she went missing a long time ago, in Krot, as it happens, but here she is, still building the legend. And between Markiona and Leia, I know who we're siding with. We still don't know why we're here, but maybe we're here to meet the legendary stalker.
Alright, should have a, Echo Player. A tragic invention that never saw the light, overshadowed by the many other creations of Krot. It stores human voices as magnetic waves, allowing them to be played back. The Echo Player is a product primarily used by the curious and wealthy. For unknown reasons, it has been discontinued in the market. Strangely, the alchemists and stalkers are said to procure these devices and frequently use them. Gee, I hope you guys all have fun. It's always a good time at the Ren Fair. You know, again, provided there aren't a billion people there, because then it's just like, it's crowded and uncomfortable. You can never get into any of the shops because there's, you know, everybody there, but yeah. I love the Ren Fair. I'd been trying to build a costume for it, but that has sadly fallen through. At least the way that I was hoping to do it, but I'm sure I can find other things online to replace the plan that I had lost, but last time I went to one was when I went with you guys. Man, that was a long time ago. That place has changed quite a bit since then. Honestly, it wasn't too terribly long after that that my dad stopped wanting to go. 'Cause that was when they kind of changed some of the rules. And the big one for him was that they changed the rules about smoking, and made it to where there are now designated smoking areas, even though it was, outdoors. You know, I mean, they never let you smoke in the shops, which is understandable, you know, leather goods and all of that. But, you know, when wandering around and just taking in the sights, my dad always liked to have a cigar. And then they changed it to where there were 2 or 3 specific smoking areas, and that just really annoyed him. And so after that, he was just like, nah, I don't have much of an interest in going. But you wear a pirate costume, you can participate in a 0.5k swagger. Oh, nice. Like another version of the pub crawl. That would be cool. I always wanted to do the pub crawl. Not that I really drink or anything, but, you know, it sounds like it's a fun time, you know, and get a good tour of the place, and I think you got a commemorative mug at the end. So I'm definitely going to do it at some point. I just probably won't get the free drink at every tavern. Alright, now it's time to meet Cannoli's other wife. So if he's still here, definitely the moment he's been waiting for. the same type of thing
I
that,
was told that murderous puppet had come to call on me. So who is this handsome guest standing before me?
same gauntlet Geppetto had. Some sort of obstacle course. Interesting.
It matters not.
I had no idea I could fall in love twice with the same woman.
You belong to me now. You're not the puppet I was expecting.
Alright, quick,
Who are
cannoli,
you?
tag in. Oh, tornado sirens going off. Oh, crap. That's not good.
None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives.
Well, definitely stay safe. After this fight, I'll have to, I might take a look out the window and check the weather radar, see if,
How
gonna be
humiliating
hitting me
that
here
you
or
should
anything.
see the power I was saving for Leia.
let me in, coach, let me in. See, I definitely would, but I also know that you would just lose on purpose over and over again, so she'd step on you.
Can't get away quick enough, can you?
Uh-oh.
I thought I had no rival beyond Leia. It should have been the two of us, locked in a fight to the death.
Marchiona's key. A key shaped like a bizarre puppet, its design reflecting Marchiona's taste. It unlocks the next door in the zone under her control. I dominate all beings that I touch. This was Marchiona's pride and conviction. But even she couldn't have anticipated that someone beyond the reach of her strings would dare destroy her domain. And also got some ergo from her. Ergo obtained from Marchiona, the puppeteer of death, packed with immense power. The death she dreamed of was domination perfected, and this made her infinitely happy. But the death she would meet left her without a smile. For a tornado warning till 7:30. Oh boy. Alright. Well, at least that's not too long from now. Hopefully it's not going to do anything to, you know, take out the power or, you know, mess up anything with the stream. But I guess if the stream does suddenly drop, I guess you'll know that,
We got a key from Marchiona.
you'll know why.
Hey, I bet it opens that gate we passed before entering the greenhouse. This place is definitely a dead end, and since Leia's not here, let's go back.
Will do, Lily, will do. So hopefully just nothing will happen. So I guess I'm going to take a short break here. Kind of take a look at the weather conditions. Since it would be starting in about 10 minutes anyway, I'm going to start the ad early. So that will run while I'm away. And I will be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, I am back. So yeah, the weather just rolled in pretty hard and fast. I think what would probably be best is I think I'm going to have to end my stream early. With how it's looking outside, I think it might be a good idea if I were to be in a better position to get down to my basement if things go sideways. So I do apologize for the abrupt end, but I think that that would be the best thing at the moment. So yeah. So I want to thank y'all for being here. And again, sorry for the abrupt end and short stream. But better safe than sorry. So yeah. If I find time, maybe I might do a stream sometime over the weekend, or possibly Monday. But until then, for anybody else who might be in the area or experiencing weather, stay safe, and I will see you all next time. So, have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.